What's up guys, welcome back to Morimoto Lighting. I'm Bear and today we're going to be doing some 4Banger fog light replacement installs for your 2007 to 2014 Chevy Suburban. These brackets will only fit the application that has the round fog light housing, so just keep that in mind. But before we get into the install, let's tell you what the 4Bangers are all about. So the 4Bangers, we have two different levels. We have an entry level, which uses a Nichia chip, and we call this the NCS version. Now we have the secondary level. This is for the premium users, the off-roading, the top dog of pod lights. This application uses the OSRAM chip, and we call it the HXB or the HX Boost. So once you decide what application level you would like, you will then move on to what driving pattern you want. We have three different patterns to choose from: Spotlight, the wide, or a combo driving pattern. We have all three patterns in an amber or white. So with our wide pattern, many people are more so drawn to the wide pattern to help increase night visibility and to use it as a fog light replacement. No matter if you choose the NCS or the HX Boost pod light, you will experience the same driving beam pattern. Now with our combo beam pattern, it is a super cool spot beam with a little bit more fill. It still stacks up to the competition very well, but remember, most people will choose the white beam pattern over something like this. Now onto the spot beam pattern. Still an incredible bright beam pattern that is tight. It looks like a square that is done on purpose because we at Morimoto know a thing or two about beam patterns. All three patterns come in either a white or amber color. But one thing to note is your light output would be a little bit less with the yellow lenses. On the higher end, the HXB uses the OSRAM chip, but it doesn't come in yellow. The white light has to pass through the yellow lens and losing about 30% of its brightness. Still an incredible option. Something neat about the entry level, those Nichia chips do come in a yellow option. Having a yellow light pass through a yellow lens, it doesn't lose as much, so the light output is closely matched to that of the white counterpart. The overall footprint of the 4Banger is approximately 30% smaller than alternatives that offer comparable performance. This allows for an unbeatable 3OEM Plus like fitment when paired with Morimoto's fog light or A-pillar mounting kits. With a standard -3° aim, the beam pattern produced by the NCS wide beam model is designed to be compliant with the latest SAE F3 regulations for use as a street legal fog light. And the same goes for the HXB wides. And lastly, the Morimoto 4Bangers are backed up with a limited lifetime warranty. So enough talking about the product, let's get straight into the install. All right, now that we're down here by the fender well, go ahead and turn your tire to give you a little bit more clearance in that fender well to get to your OEM fog light. First things you're gonna do is go ahead and remove these three plastic clips. And there'll also be one 7mm screw at the very top. All right, now that you have all that out, you can go ahead and take your fender liner and pull it back up into your wheel well. This will give you clearance to get to your factory fog light. All right, once you're in, go ahead and unplug your factory harness. So the OEM screw is gonna look a little bit different than this one. The owner of this vehicle, of course, has replaced it with just a screw, so just keep that in mind whenever doing the uninstall of this. So what you'll do is go ahead and unscrew the Phillips up and out of that little plastic clip area. Once that adjustment screw is done, you can go ahead and pull your factory fog light out, just like so. So go ahead and start to remove this plastic piece from your OEM fog light. So you'll take a pair of needle nose just like these, and you'll just put them on the sides of that plastic piece on the ears, and just clamp it down and wiggle it out of place. So now that you have that plastic piece removed, you can go ahead and insert it into your 4Banger fog light replacement bracket. There's a little area right here up top. You'll just literally put it right into place and push it in. So now it's time to put the 4Banger in. Keep in mind your adjustment screw will be on the very base of your bracket. So you'll just take your 4Banger and route the harness through the bracket just like so. And it'll fit in there nice and snug. There will be some wiggle room, but that will go away once you get the 4Banger installed properly. So there'll be two holes on the very side of your 4Banger bracket, there and also here. You'll be using the provided hardware that comes included with your kit. You just slide it into those holes, just like so. And for this, you'll be using a T30 to tighten these down. Also keep in mind whenever tightening these, do not tighten them too tight because you do not want to damage the plastic bracket that's around it. All right, now that you have the 4Banger installed in your fog light replacement bracket, you're gonna go ahead and take the accessory harness that comes in your kit. All you have to do is plug it into your 4Banger harness. And this harness will allow your 4Banger to be a full plug-and-play system. All right, now that you got your 4Bangers assembled, it's time for the install. All you have to do is run it right through your OEM housing area and just run the harness up and through just like so. When doing this, make sure the two little nodes on the very back of your 4Banger line up with those OEM holes right there. So once you have the 4Banger fully lined up, you can go ahead and take that alignment screw and tighten it all the way down, and this will allow to keep the 4Banger in place in the housing area. And then last but not least, of course, go ahead and take your 4Banger harness and plug it into your OEM harness. Now before you button everything up, make sure to go ahead and test out your 4Bangers first, and you're good to go. This 4Banger fog light applications fit these specific vehicles: 2007 to 2015 Chevy Avalanche, 2010 to 2013 Chevy Camaro non-RS, 2007 to 2014 Chevy Suburban, 2007 to 2014 Chevy Tahoe, 2014 to 2015 Chevy Silverado, 2015 to 2019 Silverado HD, 2007 to 2018 Chevy Sonic, 2015 to 2022 GMC Canyon, 2007 to 2012 GMC Acadia, 2014 to 2015 GMC Sierra 1500, 2015 to 2018 GMC Sierra 2500, and 2007 to 2014 GMC Yukon. All right guys, and just like that, your Morimoto 4Banger fog light replacements are installed. If you want to check out what other products we have available for your Suburban, just type in your year, make, and model, and we'll catch you guys over there.